to Bochiknot and Bochiknot.com. My name is Nicole. Welcome back to another Bochiknot macrame tutorial. I know it's been a while since you guys have last seen my face in a video, and that's because October has been a little crazy and looking presentable was a little hard. But with that said, I am back and we have new and exciting videos that we will be showing you guys, starting with today's tutorial, which is a 20-minute plant hanger. So macrame for me is very therapeutic, and that is one of the biggest reasons why I love it so much. But if you find it hard to find hours on hours to sit down and crush out a macrame project, and you're just really looking for a small project, small but fun project to start off with, then this project might be just for you. So that means this project is not time consuming, but it also has a unique double half-hitch knot pattern at the top, so while it is not a lot of time commitment, you'll still get something out of it by learning a new design with the double half-hitch knot. Make sure you guys stay and watch throughout the video, since I do offer some tips on how to start creating your own macrame designs with the double half-hitch knot. And if you guys want to stay tuned for what's coming on this channel, then make sure you click that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you head on to Instagram and follow me at Bochiknot for our latest news on our new products, restocking news, custom orders, creations made by you guys, new tutorials and giveaways, and much more. I love to hear from you guys, and I feel like Instagram is the easiest way to do so. And with that said, let's get right into it.
So to begin, you will need some materials and supplies. I've used a 3mm single strand cotton cord for this pattern, as well as a 2-inch wooden ring. The cord that I will be using today is a single strand cotton cord in 3mm in size in Coral Rose from my rainbow cord line. The cord is not only soft but holds shape really well, so that it is very easy to macrame with. The other thing I really like about this cord is that it is made from 100% recycled cotton materials, so you will often see little specks of other colored cotton cords in the mix that I feel adds to the beauty of the cord. This cord is available on the Bochiknot shop or on Amazon, so if you guys are interested, check out the links in the video description below. So in addition to the cord, you will also need a small wooden or metal ring to hang up your macrame for the plant hanger, and you will also need some measuring tape and some scissors to cut the cord. We're going to start by measuring a 1 strand of cord at 300 centimeters long, and then we're going to take that strand of cord and measure out 3 more strands of the same length. So we've measured 150 centimeters, so that's half of 300 centimeters. So now we're just gonna match the other half to the beginning and then snip off that strand of cord. Now all you have to do is cut 3 more strands at this length. So to begin, I'm going to start by hanging up an S-hook onto a stable bar. If you have a clothing rack or a rack in general, you can hang the S-hook up onto the rack and then place the wooden ring on the other end of the S-hook. If you guys don't have a rack or anything, you can just place the ring and tie it onto a stable surface. What I usually use is a big plant pot where I will tie the string around the pot to work on the macrame from. Now we're going to take 1 strand of cord at 300 centimeters long, fold it in half, and then take the loop end, and we're going to make a lark's head knot onto the wooden ring. So you're going to take the loop end to the back and then place the 2 cord ends through the loop to tighten. So you're going to repeat this 3 more times with the remaining 3 cords. So I did choose to use a 3mm cord size for this pattern in particular because I like using this size when I am making more intricate designs. So the top part of the plant hanger does have a really intricate double half-hitch knot pattern, but then I did realize after attaching these 4 strands of 3mm cotton cords onto the wooden ring, it looked really thin to me And because there are only 8 vertical strands hanging down for a plant hanger, it does show up very thin, so I would probably use a 4mm or 5mm for this pattern next time. Using 3mm is still totally fine and still totally sturdy, so it's really up to you on how you want your plant hanger to look. So now we're going to start with our first knot in the pattern, which is a double half hitch knot. We're going to take the middle right cord as the anchor cord and the middle left cord as the working cord for 2 loops onto that anchor cord. And this is 1 double half hitch knot. Then we're going to take the next cord to the left as a working cord for another double half hitch knot onto the same anchor cord. Then with the middle left cord as the anchor cord, we're going to take the next cord to the right as a working cord for a double half hitch knot, heading in the direction to the right. This is going to form the top part of the first little double half hitch knot diamond or daisy pattern. Once we have the top part completed, we're now going to work on the bottom part to close off this small diamond. And so we're going to take the far right cord, the same anchor cord, and then the same working cord on the left, and make a double half hitch knot facing the other direction. Then we're going to do the same thing on the left side with the far left cord as the anchor cord for a double half hitch knot facing the other direction. Then close off the bottom of the diamond with 1 more double half hitch knot facing the left. For the next part of this unique double half hitch knot design, we're going to take the same anchor cords from above, so the one facing the left side. We're going to continue with a diagonal row of double half hitch knots to the left. So take the next cord to the left as a working cord for a double half hitch knot, and then continue 2 more times to the left. Once the left side is complete, we're going to do the same thing on the right side with the middle left cord as the anchor cord for 3 double half hitch knots to the right. A little bit on the pattern that we are making. I just created this pattern yesterday while I was just freehand knotting. And while the double half hitch knot, in my opinion, is the most versatile knot out there, there are already a lot of patterns created out there. But there are still endless possibilities with this knot and many others to create new and unique designs. There are, of course, tips and ways to help you design your own patterns quicker, and one of them is to practice a variety of different patterns with the same knot. Getting really good at tying a particular knot and making different designs with them will help you create your own designs. In this next part, we're going to make 2 more diamond patterns. So taking the middle left cord as the working cord, we're going to make a double half hitch knot onto the cord next to it on the left. With the same anchor cord and same working cord, make a double half hitch knot going the other direction. Then we're going to repeat the same thing on the far left side and make a double half hitch knot with the same anchor cord from above and the same working cord for a double half hitch knot going the opposite direction. Then close off this diamond pattern on the left with 1 more double half hitch knot facing the left. We're going to do the same thing on the right side, mirroring the diamond pattern we just completed on the left. A tip that I find helps me when making these patterns is to let the anchor cord guide you. So take the anchor cord and face it to wherever it needs to go, and the working cord should follow to where the knots should be. If you are a beginner, the double half hitch knot might take some time to grasp, but do try letting the anchor cord guide you and see if that will help you in making these patterns. Close off the right diamond with one more double half hitch knot facing the right side, so opposite of what we did on the left diamond. Now we're going to take the middle two cords and start off with one double half hitch knot to the left for the start of one small diamond in the middle. Take the next cord to the left again and make a double half hitch knot on the same anchor cord, and then on the right side, do the same thing with the middle left cord as the anchor cord, and then go back in the opposite direction on both sides to close off the diamond. Don't forget to make one more double half hitch knot in the middle, and this time we will make one facing the left side. Now on the left side of the pattern, we're going to take the second cord from the left as the anchor cord, and then the far left cord as a working cord for a double half hitch knot. Then using the same cords, we're going to make a double half hitch knot facing the other direction, so curving towards the right. Repeat the same pattern on the far right side with the far right two cords, mirroring what we just did on the left. Now back to the left side with the left anchor cord, we're going to continue making two double half hitch knots facing the right side. You can start to see from the top part of this pattern, we're going the opposite direction so that the top half of this pattern will mirror the bottom half of this pattern. On the right side, we're going to continue with two double half hitch knots to the left. As you can see, that second middle diamond is the middle part of this pattern. And what we're going to do now is continue mirroring the top part of the pattern to finish off the bottom. On the left side again, we're going to take the second cord from the left as the anchor cord and the far left cord as a working cord for a double half hitch knot to the left. Then using the same cords, we're going to make a double half hitch knot facing the right side. and this will form the left side of the left diamond. Now we're going to take the next 2 cords over to the right and make a double half hitch knot facing the left. Close off with 1 more double half hitch knot in the middle, this time facing the right. We're going to repeat the same thing on the right side, mirroring what we just did on the left. You should now be able to see that the bottom part is starting to mirror the top part, and we're almost done with this pattern. Last part is to close off that large curve and then make 1 more double half hitch knot diamond in the bottom center. Continue with the left anchor cord for a double half hitch knot to the right, and then repeat on the right side for a double half hitch knot to the left, and then close off with 1 more double half hitch knot in the middle. The double half hitch knot in the middle will be facing the left side because this is the start to the last double half hitch knot diamond on the bottom. Continue the same pattern as we did above for 1 more double half hitch knot diamond. And this top unique double half hitch knot diamond pattern is now complete. We're now going to work on the bottom section of the plant hanger where we actually hold the plant pot. So with the far right 2 cords, we're going to skip about 8 centimeters or 3.5 inches of space, and we're going to make 4 alternating half hitch knots. So a half hitch knot is similar to a double half hitch knot in that you just make the first loop knot, and then instead of making the second consecutive one, you switch the anchor cord and working cord and make a half hitch knot like that. So as you can see here, my first half hitch knot was made with the far right cord as the working cord, and then now I'm going to take the left cord as the working cord for a half hitch knot onto the right cord. So repeat this alternating pattern 2 more times, 1 on each side. So at the same part, leaving the same amount of space on the left side as well, so the 8 centimeter or 3.5 inches, we're going to make 4 alternating half hitch knots with the far left 2 cords. Now, skipping the same amount of space on both sides, so the 8 centimeters or 3.5 inches, below the 4 alternating half-hitch knots on the left and the right side, make another 4 alternating half-hitch knots underneath. So this is what the pattern should look like once that is complete. As you can see, my left one is slightly higher than the right one, so I'm just going to adjust it a little so that it is the same height as the one on the right. So now we're going to separate out the cords. With the middle 2 cords, we're going to make 4 alternating half-hitch knots at the same height at where we had made the second alternating half-hitch knots on the left and right sides. Now we're going to skip 8 centimeters or 3.5 inches of space below, and with the second and third cords from the left, we're going to make 4 alternating half-hitch knots. Then you're going to do the same thing with the second and third cords from the right. Now we're going to skip another 8 centimeters or 3.5 inches, and with the third and fourth cords from the left and third and fourth cords from the right, we're going to make 4 alternating half-hitch knots. And this is what the bottom part of the plant hanger should look like so far. Now we're going to connect the far left and far right cords to form a little bit of a pocket to hold the plant. And so at the same level as that second last alternating half-hitch knot row, we're going to make another 4 alternating half-hitch knots with the far left and far right cords. Then separating out the cords like I did here, we're going to take the far left and far right 2 cords and make 4 alternating half-hitch knots on both sides. This is what the pattern should look like once it is completed. There should be a little pocket or fold at the front to hold the plant pot. So now we're going to gather the cords at the very end together and make a gathering knot. Taking the strand of cord at 50 centimeters long, we're going to make a gathering knot several centimeters, I would say about 10 centimeters below the last row of alternating half-hitch knots. Make a loop with one end of the working cord and then take the longer end and wrap around the gathered cords several times. Then take that cord end and weave it through the loop that you made in the very beginning, and then pull on the top end to tighten the knot. The loop should go under the gathered knot area. Then once that is complete, cut off the excess cord ends. Last but not least, cut off the excess fringe at the bottom to your desired length. And you are now complete with this quick 20-minute plant hanger. All you have to do to place the pot in is to take the fold up, place the pot within the fold, and then hang it up.
And that's a wrap with the 20-minute plant hanger. I really hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. My favorite part of it is the double half hitch knot pattern that I created yesterday. I really just started free knotting and then came up with that lovely design. I did give some tips throughout the video on how you can start thinking about that and how you can start creating your own designs and patterns. If you guys are interested in learning more on how you can start creating your own designs and patterns, I do release additional helpful tutorials on Patreon, and that's a platform where I release an additional video tutorial weekly, and that's usually a tip and trick video or another unique pattern video. The more practice you get, the sooner you will be able to create your own stunning macrame designs. And that's a community where a lot of like-minded individuals like you guys will get there, share ideas, and learn macrame together. So if you guys are interested, I'll post a link to that in the video description below. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time.